My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. Hello everyone! For this video, it will be the review of the BeyBattle Burst Turbo. So before we continue, subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. So let's go over the quick explanation on what exactly is BeyBattle Burst. BeyBattle Burst is the original Takara Tomy BeyBlade in the MENA region. While it is known as Beyblade Burst in the Western and Asian countries, the change of the brand name was brought in by Takara Tomy in 80K due to legal reasons and applies to both the animation and toy merchandise in the region. The brand is managed by Toy Pro DMCT, while the animation is aired in Arabic on Spacetoon TV. BeyBattle Burst is the official Takara Tomy BeyBlade in UAE, Saudi Arabia, other GCC, Middle East, Northern African countries. So yeah, let's get into it. So this set features Z-ACHILLES and Wonder Valtryek. This is obviously based on the actual 107, just turbo stuff on there. And it's really, really cool. In the comments, which one do you like more? Wonder Valtryek or Z-ACHILLES? Now what I actually want to do is that we were actually in Japan, luckily enough, when this set actually came out. So what I want to do is I want to take a flashback through memory lane and play the original hunting that we did, just a little bit, a little highlight, whatever, and then we get right into it. Welcome to Beyblade World by Zankye, and my show starts right now. Morning in Tokyo, but more than that, it is the Saturday of the release of the Super Zetsu cho-z Beyblade Burst products. We're looking for Winning Valkyrie, Z-ACHILLES, Emperor Fornus, and the sets and some accessories. Really excited, it's one per person because it just came out. We're off to go pick it up and do unboxings. We're off our way to the train so we can get to the station where we then have to go to either Live, Big Camera, Toys R Us. I have no idea where we're going to. Whatever's the closest so we can actually get it, so... right now. Alright, so it's like a herd right now. The stuff came out, it's Fornus, there's Z-ACHILLES, it's crazy. Oh my. It's really insane. So, we got all the bases that we have, we got the set, we got everything. The grip's really not that new. Well, this grip's a little bit different. The launcher, the only thing I'd say was probably new about this is just that the little bar right here is a little bit easier to handle the Super Zetsu base. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna continue and we're alive and we're about to go back. This stuff and we're just paying for it, but yeah, it's one per person. We also got a few drivers, so that's got nice. Outside, we got all the bays, Winning Valkyrie, Z-ACHILLES, and Emperor Fornus. It's crazy. It's like a herd just trying to get all the products and everything. We're going to show off all the other stuff that we got. So we also got the Beyblade cho-z battle set, so we're going to call it that from now on. So this battle set comes with a Z-ACHILLES and a Winning Valkyrie. It's a different variant. The cool thing about this, as we're going to do our unboxing later, is that actually the 12 and the 11 disc are in a blue and red variant, so that's cool. Then the layers are a little bit different. Really cool. Other stuff that comes with aren't really that special, like the generic setting we kept on getting and like regular launchers. Nothing really too special. Really excited to open this. Probably, depending on whenever this video goes, this will be the first thing that we open. So we finally got it. This is going to be our first video. It's going to be on the Beyblade cho-z battle set, BB-107. It's Beyblade's very popular in Japan. So we're going to go over the box. First part is actually the bladers. And I gotta mention that cho-z is one of my favorite burst seasons. Also, I think Volt has Drip in season 3, so yeah. I also really am a big fan of Aiga. No bias. Big bias. And yeah, the cool thing with this set too is that I finally get a standard stadium, and standard is kind of hard to come by. If you want it like the specific standard, fresh original, like it's tough. It's not the easiest thing to go by because eventually that thing just gets. So now I get the opportunity. Anything else? The bottom of the box. top. So this is, again, like the Takara Tomy product, right? That's it. It just has Hasbro localization. This is what I'm going to be saying. Hey, Pro Series ever wanted to actually just open up and do this, that would have been pretty sick, wouldn't it? But you can just see on the description right here, because it's just easier if I do it like this and hold it up. So they even have it in English, which I think is really cool. So for Z-ACHILLES and everything, they have the pictures there. And then after, Wonder Valtryek. This feels so weird. And they even go over the abilities. I think it's really cool, and I love seeing this. 3D attack. What the hell does that mean? The unboxing part of the video is now done. So we're just gonna keep the side, because top shot I don't really need now. We get our beautiful stadium. Stickers. Then. Oh man, this is a sick recolor. I've already opened this from the past, so I shouldn't be that surprised, but I don't know, man. To get it fresh, I always did kind of want, and now here's the, ooh, look at this. And a really nice painted 11. And then, oh, that's, yeah, look at that. It's the basic launchers, but no, look, they slap the sticker 2 times. 2 times, so you know it's them. Yeah. Yeah, I was very silent there. I just wanted to show it off. I don't know if you want to pause the video and just get it scanned or something for a copy. It obviously goes over Extend, and this is really cool. I mean, obviously now we know, but there was always that mystery with Extend, and we knew it was going to get upgraded somehow, and yeah, the driver attachment thing, it was a cool thing. I believe they should also mention, I don't know if they do. Okay, well, so something I want to show off is actually a really crazy difference. Not a bad thing. So if we look side by side, you're gonna notice they actually painted this, right? This one was never painted, these sections here, so that is pretty cool. I gotta keep in mind of the production of when this stuff is done. This was not done this was not done back when it originally released. Because BeyBattle Burst is later on, I guess it's a later on production, so I guess we're gonna find maybe some differences. Everything looks pretty much 1-to-1. And this should be 1-to-1 because it's Takara Tomy, so yeah. That is such a cool detail that was not necessary, and I like it. I don't even know if I want to put... This is like one of the cases where if you didn't want to put stickers, I wouldn't blame you. Starting off, we're going to be going over Winning Valkyrie 12 Volcanic, or in this case, Wonder Valtryek. Norse mythology, I think like even TD description, like goddess of battle. Honestly, one of my favorite evolutions in the Valkyrie lineup. And what's really cool about this layer is that it was really at the top for cho-z for attack combinations. I think eventually later on, when things like Archer Hercules came along and other stuff, it became less and less viable, but this thing was very good, hard-hitting, very viable, and the wing design was just, it's good. I actually prefer this over cho-z Valkyrie because of the fact that cho-z is too rounded, and this one just like, it smacks, man. It smacks hard. Good for not only KOing bays, bursting bays. The teeth on it are super solid too. And a fun fact as well, I actually remember how viable it was because I think it was one of my first tournaments. I used this layer of Winning Valkyrie, and I did like super well at the event. Winning Valkyrie was solid, so I very much enjoy it. I'm trying to think of stuff I could probably recommend. Your typical stuff. I think now with the modern drivers, maybe Destroy Dash could work. Definitely, obviously, Rubber Attack, Quick Dash, Extreme Dash, you know, the typical stuff, but solid. What unfortunately was not was the 12 disc, and I have to say this, please put a frame on your 12 disc. This thing is a freaking razor blade when it released. Was it viable? No. Just light. Just light. That's this, actually, it's the same criticism for the 11. The new discs were just light and no one really wanted to use them. The only times I think they were useful were like discs like 00 in 10, for an example. But yeah, I mean, these are painted and these look cool, but that's about all the value that they have. I also think it feels pretty tight when I put it on stuff, but aside from that, also I should mention actually real quickly, because the 12th thing we're done with, just quickly going back to the thing, I do actually have the original winning, and I'm gonna get Z-ACHILLES too, but there's a small difference in the shade of blue, very minor, and obviously also the tattooed stuff, but aside from that, the also thing I want to mention too is that this was the introduction into the whole medal system, and it was a very good way to go into it, and it was so exciting. This is actually when I started to really love Beyblade Burst. And yeah, okay, now enough fanboying, get on with the in-depth review. Okay, Volcanic. Now, Volcanic specifically, its gimmick is basically that this thing right here violently shakes and everything, and you could probably self-KO yourself and everything. Obviously, later on, there was Volcanic Dash, which tighter and everything, so this one, not viable, but let's just argue at the time. Even at the time, I think, what was it, like Perfect Phoenix Volcanic Dash, but also Volcanic. When it was awakened, I think it was just like, what do you call it, stall around the stadium, and I think really the Perfect Phoenix one was the only time this thing is viable. It's too violent and everything, and years later, if you want to remember the sequel, All Might, where it was so self-KO-y and everything. And this kind of plays off of Hold, now that I'm remembering this. But yeah. Next up is Z-ACHILLES. So this is a balance type layer, and obviously visually it looks pretty stunning. I don't think for this one, maybe just like the slight shade of red, obviously, but other than that. So with Z-ACHILLES, and just to show, this is very well suited just for attack combinations, although obviously winning Valkyrie or Wonder Valtryek is way better at it. This is like, I would say, pretty niche, especially when options came out later on, later releases. I mean, this thing just became, you know, less and less. But I still prefer winning Valkyrie or Wonder Valtryek way over this. But, you know, this is still like, if you wanted to use it for attack, I guess you could, and it can hit. This is, I would say, I'm leaning towards more KO than Burst when I think about it, but you could. So you can also see how the blade kind of like digs like that when it's spinning, but the teeth in it are also solid locks. And it's crazy because both of them did have good locks on them, and if we just look at the teeth on the both, whoa, they're like a dentist now. Yeah, both, no, you gotta... Locks are solid, man. Locks are solid. So moving on, I've already covered with 11, but yeah. There's actually the funny one because I can compare this one. There was the HASBRO one that we got later on, and just to show you, right? Because I can't find it, but now that I have the actual one, you can see that they actually did such a good job, the Takara Tomy version, where the paint job of metallic, it looks so good on the coats that they did on it. This is just like so basic. It's like, to be honest, like someone just dumped it in a paint bucket and then after called it a day. This, pretty cool. Aside from that, nothing really else going for it. Yeah, there was 0 already, so it's not really that special. Now this one was the one that changed the meta. Ah, just kidding, not yet. We're not at Extend Plus yet. Base Extend was not it. I mean, this was basically kind of like a weird wide fusion, and it would change height. It wasn't really viable until Extend Plus, which really made this driver special. But it's not there in the history yet, so yeah. Alrighty. Now the next important part I want to mention, and this is something that I feel is important, especially since there has never been a release as of the time of this recording from Hasbro stuff, which is level chips. Now, level chips was always this mystery until we finally managed to get our hands on it. Now, what it basically does is you get your release, right? You put the level chip, and what it does is it gives it more balance because there is that hole right there. So because you're filling in that area with the slot, more balance to it, more stability, and the same with Achilles. So we're gonna weigh all the parts that I'm able to compare. I also, this Extend Plus is really funny because actually if you pay attention, that's what we call out TT. If you pay attention, it was originally intended to be transparent. What about this? Huh? They kind of did this with Dynamite's Belial, the set version, where the pink was actually on the core more painted and the IRL was like poorly done. But yeah. All right, so our layer, 19.09. I got bodied. Oh man. It's 19.79. Oh boy. Oh no, okay. Oh, it's almost 10. Yeah. That's probably because of the later production then. Okay, this level chip is about 0.71. All right, I can catch up now. Now I'm at this. Now I'm at the weight that this is. All right. I'm actually a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared now, actually. 18.04. Oh, okay. So this is just variation then. Okay. So then that's just a really bad copy, but all right. All right. Just for giggles. Let's try to see 19.25. All right, yeah, that's the extra coat of paint right there. Then the Extend. If I ever say Extend Plus, it's because of memory. 7.74. And listen to that lock. Nice. 45.27. 19.09. 16.83. This thing. 6.45. 42.36. Yeah, this is going to be a slight difference. So now we're just going to. All right. Oh my. Look at that. Very beautiful to look at these two. Now, because we already have the opportunity for this, is I'm going to give them the level chips. So this one will get blue because it looks so. I want to do this like cool, like contrasting colors thing where when I have it like that, it's gonna look really. This looks really good inside my head. This is also like the only level chips I could find, so. Works for the effect. When you have it like this thing looks like a freaking beast. Alright, so we have the stadium set up, and this is actually going to be a surprise. There is a QR code. It's like a white void I'm launching into. Look at that. I just turned it into an attack type without even having to do anything. Okay, we're gonna go with tall height. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Then after Wonder, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, yeah, see? Oh man, yo! Already a self-KO. So, because we saw the movement, let me try to demonstrate with and without a level chip. So, with. Okay, you can basically see I got that flower pattern, right? Now without. Not as consistent, not as stable. I would do the same with the Achilles, but we get the idea. Okay, so now I'll be joined here with my father to end off. 3, 2, 1, the rip.
I'm so powerful.
3, 2, 1, the rip. 3, 2, 1, the rip. That's Valtryek, but yeah, it's first to 3. First point to me, obviously Achilles was always better. We're gonna go to taller heights. 3, 2, 1, the rip.
I thought that was better.
No, the tip.
Oh,
Yeah,
the tip of the iceberg.
got 1 click.
1 click.
Okay, 3, 2, on the rip.
Oh man!
All right, let's.
It really burst.
I know when they used to actually burst. All right, come on. Let's swap the bays, you know, cause like.
No, take out the level chip.
What do you know? That's what makes it better. Come on, stop. Take the Achilles. Stop playing around. Like.
I'm a professional.
I will win with wonder in 1 round. 3, 2, on the rip. Now, to be clear to the viewers, I never said which rounds.
Lounge or was the mold?
3, 2, on the rip. Relaunch. 3, 2, on the rip. Okay, forget it. Just, yeah. 3, 2, on the rip. Did you have to yell so loud into the mic? I don't know if it peaked now. Oh my god. 3, 2, on the rip. That was like explosive. You know why I love cho-z bays, man.
No! Amazing. I told you the red.
We both only lost 1 click on that big hit. Okay, one more. I'm loving this too much. The video's going on too long. All right, 3, 2, 1, the rip. Let me know what videos do you want to see with these two, or if you just prefer it's just this video and that's it. And that'll be it for now. So I want to mention that we do have a store, and our store, we have a pre-order for Divine Belial. Not only that, but what else do we have at our store? Other sparking stuff and all.
We still have the sparking. 20% off.
20% off ends today.
Ends today. Whatever sparking left.
And we also have a giveaway where we are giving away an Ultimate Valkyrie and a launcher. Along with that, there is First Uranus for a second prize. Just be a subscriber of the channel and check out the original video. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye.